Good morning. It is Vlogmas day 9. And yes, I had to look on my calendar to double check the date to make sure I had the right day because I've been thinking that it was Wednesday all day long so far. It's about, let me check what time it is. Okay, it's about 11 in the morning right now. It's 10:57 to be exact. And I just finished doing my makeup a little bit ago. I did something different and I used my Vice 2 palette, which I haven't used for a long time, so that was fun. And I did my hair just in a little standard side braid just because I wanted it out of the way. Tomorrow will probably be hair washing day, and until then it needs to be back and as out of sight as humanly possible. So I also did some cleaning this morning. My kitchen is still nowhere near spotless, but there you go. And I need to go out later tonight to get more cake supplies because this cake is a beast and it has eaten up like 3 things of Crisco, 2 things of butter, and like 27 boxes of cake mix. Thankfully, the caking part is actually done, but I still need to make more fondant and buttercream, which require absolutely ridiculous amounts of powdered sugar and marshmallows, like an insane amount. So I have to go and get more tonight. Plus, I need to pick up piping gel to put some of the decorations on with, so that'll be fun. But right now, I am working on editing, and yes, those are my legs, my dirty floor, and a cord coming down, apparently. I've realized I have Vlogmas Day 6, 7, and 8 that still need to be edited. So you guys can see I have a very small amount of footage for those days, because again, I get so distracted and busy, and the kids flip out, and I'm technically supposed to still be homeschooling Alexis every day because it's not winter break yet, and let's just say that has not been happening. But right now she is reading a book to her sister and brother, so technically that counts as school time. So that works. I've got my one cake right here that is finished. I had another one finished yesterday, but then it decided to bulge and lump, and apparently when I was doing the quilting, it cut through the fondant a little bit, and that started drooping and sagging and falling apart. So you guys have probably noticed that I always have my headphones around my neck. That's because I love listening to audiobooks. I actually read probably about 10 books a month, and that's because I listen to the audiobooks. I know people are thinking, oh no, this is a plug for Audible. No, it's not. I don't like Audible. I don't like them at all, actually, to be completely honest. I don't like the fact that you pretty much have to buy the books to listen to them. They're nearly retail price, and for that price, I'd rather walk down to the library and get them on DVD. I'm a bit of a cheapskate when it comes to stuff like that. So I actually use 2 different apps. One is Scribd, $8.99 a month. I get unlimited ebooks and unlimited audiobooks. And I also use an app called Overdrive, which is actually linked through my library, completely free if you have a library card, and one of the and it supports one of the libraries that you go to, and they also have a ton of audiobooks, so that's how I listen to them. So one's a small subscription site that no, I'm not being paid for. I've been part of them forever, just because they're awesome, and then the other one is a completely free one. And right now I am listening to Kristen Chenoweth's autobiography, A Little Bit Wicked, and she actually narrated it herself for the audiobook, and it is amazing. So good. It goes through her growing up, her time on Broadway, her time in Wicked, in TV on The West Wing and Pushing Daisies, and it really, really well balances her daily life with her industry life. So it's a really, really good read. If you like her and you haven't read it yet, I would definitely suggest reading it. And I'm also doing laundry today, thankfully. These are her, I have time to do laundry today. Check, that is still wet. So 15. We'll see how those turn out. And those, what's in there? Okay. That's just, thingies. What are they called? Tablecloths. Yes, tablecloths and dish towels. Okay. And the kids are sitting fairly well behaved right now. And they're watching VeggieTales because we love VeggieTales in this house.
Including the incredible VeggieTales we're watching right now. Then get her back to the show. Bye. I'm okay.
By the way, we're strongly thinking about getting that one into theater someday because obviously she has a talent for it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. As you guys can see, my house is a lot cleaner than it has been previously because I finally had time to get around to it and my phone's ringing. So I just put this together. This is going to be the ribbon that goes on every tier of the cake. On the back, I have it scotch taped so that there won't be any grease or oil bleed through to discolor the ribbon. As you can see, it makes it a lot more stiffer, so it'll hold its shape better on the cake. And then it's a gray ribbon. And then on top, I have strips of rhinestones. And you can see they aren't long strips. I got sheets of rhinestones that I cut into strips. So there are join spots, but once you're further back, they're barely visible at all. These are going on each tier of the cake, and what I'm going to do is on the bottom tier, when they go to do the cake cutting, obviously the rest of the cake will be cut up in the kitchen in the back. But for the cake cutting, what I'm going to do is for the width of the slice they're going to be cutting, I'm going to take my scissors and cut here and cut here. Still have it attached to the cake, but that way it'll look like a solid ribbon when you look at it, but when they go to actually cut the cake, the piece of ribbon that is attached to it will slide right out with the cut piece of cake. They'll just make the cuts on the cuts where the ribbon are. So that kind of helps with the logistics of the whole cake cutting thing. And just in case you guys were curious, I just finished my Kristen Chenoweth book, and I started a new book, which is why I still have these in. It's called The Kitchen House, and it's about an orphan from Ireland who actually gets put to work as a slave on a plantation in the late 1800s. So it's really, really good so far. I'm only in the first chapter, but it's really interesting. Let's see, what else is going on? Not a whole lot. So you guys can see, this is kind of what it looks like outside my back window. And it is just gray and gloomy and sad. And you know what kills me is our neighbors have that big, gorgeous, beautiful tree up there. And it drives me nuts that they don't decorate it for Christmas. Like, put some ribbon around to do something. It would be so, so cute. But, yeah, this big pile in my hallway is primarily Christmas decorations and then Legos on top. You've probably noticed that big ugly pile in my hallway too. The last two boxes are diaper boxes. I haven't collapsed yet. And the rest of them are boxes that need to go to Goodwill. But, yeah, other than that, I've just been attempting to do more editing. I have Vlogmas Day 6 up, and now I'm hoping to get Vlogmas Day 7 edited and up, and 8 later tonight as well. So I'm trying to get completely caught up on things today, because today's my day. The rest of the week I'm going to be slammed because tomorrow is Wednesday. Wednesday and Thursday I have to finish the cake. Thursday I have rehearsal dinner in the evening, so I have to be able to figure out what camera angles and things I'm going to use for the wedding. So that's very, very important. Final touches, picking out my own clothes, making sure all my camera cards are empty, and that the cake's ready, and that all my clothes are put together for the day is going to happen on Friday, and then Saturday morning is the wedding. So everything is moving very fast and very quick right now. So if I seem a little bit scattered, I'm sorry. Today's just I'm playing catch up, getting it all done, and hopefully everything else will go somewhat according to plan, or at least not screw up too badly. Keeping my fingers crossed because apparently this week is not my week. So we just left Target. I did enjoy vlogging while we were out shopping. One, because we were in a massive hurry. And two, because I got frustrated. And we ended up having to go to 3 craft stores. Because apparently they think it's okay to only carry one type of place card for weddings for your tables. So I went to a bunch of different stores. We finally ended up at Michael's. Michael's had the most place card options. I think they had like 9 or 10 options, but most of them didn't match the theme. So we ended up getting plain silver and white ones, and they didn't actually have enough silver ones. So I got a silver gel pen, and I'm going to be changing the shade on 6 of the last pack that I got, because there's just no way I'm driving like an hour away to pick up more. It's not going to happen. I'm too busy for that. So right now we're headed home, and my wonderful husband is going to make us butter and garlic pasta for dinner tonight, well, which sounds amazing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm probably going to do more cake decorating tonight and try and do some more editing. Mind you, it is about 9:13.
I have coffee.
He has coffee. I don't, though. We may have to brew a pot when we get home. It may be necessary for survival. So right now we are watching the Victoria's Secret fashion show because I love it and I watch it every single year, and I actually record it because sometimes I like watching it a second time just in case I didn't catch all of the outfits and the wings and the fancy bras and all that fun stuff. And my daughters are loving watching it, and so is my son, who is 4, and I think he's almost enjoying it a little too much. How are you liking the show, buddy? Yeah, that's a little concerning. I don't think he's going to get to watch this next year. Hey guys, so forgive me if like my makeup is all over the place and I have powdered sugar all over me, because I do. I'm exhausted. It is 12:50 at night, so it is almost midnight. And we went out tonight, of course, I already said that. Took you guys with me. And I ended up finishing final icing this cake and this giant, massive 12-inch cake and this one. And then tomorrow I have to fill a crumb coat and finalize that cake. And then I get to put fondant on all 4 of those cakes. I probably won't have enough supplies to put fondant on all 4 of those cakes tomorrow, but I'm going to get as far as I possibly can. I know it seems like I'm doing this awfully early, and a lot of cake bakers will be like, Well, I don't even start like baking my cakes until 2 days before the event. And I'm like, I don't know how much time you have or how fast and miraculous you are at doing these things. But for me, it takes a lot longer than that. And also, basically, I had tonight, Wednesday, and Friday night. Thursday night is a bust because Thursday is the rehearsal and the rehearsal dinner. And like I said earlier, I need to be there to make sure that I have all the blocking in place. And I'm definitely going to the rehearsal, Darren, because food. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My kitchen is a disaster again. Living room full of toys, but my tree looks pretty. So yeah, I'm just going to I was gonna edit tonight, but that's not happening. I'll do it in the morning. I'm too tired. I need to sleep. If I do not get my sleep, I'm not a pleasant person. So I'm going to go take my contacts out and go drink a bottle of water and maybe read for a little bit before I pass out. So I hope you guys had an awesome day too. I will try and get this video up for you guys tomorrow. So hopefully you will be seeing this on Wednesday. And if you like these videos, if you're enjoying Vlogmas, please give this a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, comments, or just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.